What is up? Welcome to DFS by the numbers. This is my last look for UFC 263, and what an absolute banger of a card we have here. Especially the pay-per-view portion of the card. Adesanya, Vettori, the main event. Co-main event, Davison Figueiredo, Brandon Moreno. We have a 5-rounder in Leon Edwards and Nate Diaz. Bilal Muhammad Maya, a fight that I'm not looking forward to that much, but I mean, it should be fun. And then an absolute banger to start off the card. We have Jamal Hill going against Paul Craig. That is the fight that I'm looking forward to seeing the most. But man, there's a lot of fights that I'm really, really excited for. There's a couple I don't really care about. Maybe like the first fight of the night, Carlos Felipe, Jake Collier. I don't really care about the Kienzad Davis fight. But other than that, like, we have some good fights on this card. So really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to making some money as well. A lot of my night, if you guys did not know yet, is riding on that hill. Craig ending inside the distance, about 6 units deep in this fight, finishing. So, I mean, I think it finishes. The world thinks it finishes. Craig thinks it finishes. Hill thinks it finishes. I just don't really see a world where it does not finish. So hopefully that hits. That's the big one for me. Gaming Wolf, first one in the chat. What's up, Gaming Wolf? Just got 12 lineups today. Good luck to all. Good luck to you as well. Really looking forward to it from a DraftKings perspective. Also, Uncle Weezy in the chat. Yo, Brady, you ready to unleash the fury on these bookies tonight? 100%. 100%. Yeah, we'll talk some bets. We'll talk some DFS, and we'll talk some line movement. The line movement has been crazy. If you guys have been keeping up the lines, the line movement has been crazy today, and we'll definitely talk about it. Let's get it, fellas. Good luck to each one of y'all. Good luck to you as well. What was the matter with Figgy's weight? Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit, but yeah, it should be fun. Should be a fun night. Let's take a tournament down. I agree. Was really close last week. Hopefully get it this week. Matty G in the chat. I laid 5 units on Peterson. I mean, I like Peterson. I'm confident in him. I would not personally lay 5 units on him. But yeah, good luck to you. I think it does hit. But you have some balls doing that. But if it hits, yeah, nice hit there if it does. Make or break the rest of the night, 100%. Figgy always has cut problems. He looked all right during the ceremonials. Yep. He always has weight cutting problems. The guy cuts a lot of weight. But I will say this was the worst he's ever looked. But again, like you mentioned, at the ceremonial weigh-ins, he looked completely fine to me, at least. Flapjack in the chat. I think we got 2 new champs. Brandon takes it this time, and Figgy moving up in weight. Moves up in weight, and Vettori is just going to try and get Izzy down and do his thing. Jan wrote the book on how to beat Izzy. Yeah, I'm going the other way on both of those, but would I be shocked if that happened? Not really. Not really. I think both are very interesting fights. I'm more confident on the Figgy side than in the Adesanya fight. Hill line is dropping a lot. Yes, we'll talk about that. Let's see what we got here. Hanging with the boys. Yes, sir. Good luck to you, Sosa. Best 3-team parlay. I like the fight doesn't go to decision in the Hill Craig. I like Edwards, and I like Figgy. What's up, Deer Slayer? What's good, peeps? Let's make that money. I agree. Let's make some money. Appreciate that, Hank Hill. Which one will happen tonight? Poke in the eye, no decision, or canceled fight after lock? How about all 3? How about all 3 probably happens? But hopefully none of it happens. I'm just Drew. What's up, Brady? Good luck today. Good luck to you as well. Reno win by DQ against Sprinkle, I guess. Maybe. We going to Madonna for the card? No, we are not. We're staying right here. Shout out to Chris. Max bet on Damian Maya. I would not do that, but I would not be shocked if he lost. Double down on Peterson. My line is -105. Yeah, we'll take a look at the lines pretty soon here. Or you want to bet more on Figgy since his line is below -190? Like any other time, I would. It's just I have so much invested into this card already. Figgy, Felipe, Adesanya parlay. I'm picking all 3 of them to win. Moreno gets this win. He's stacked. I'm going the other way. I might sprinkle a little bit on Figgy by submission. We'll take a look at what that is in a second. We're getting it, my friends. I agree 100%. What's up, Luke? I think Felipe and Peterson are 2 good starter bets for the day. Kind of with you there. I wouldn't bet on the Felipe fight personally, but I do think he wins. So we will take a look at some of this line movement, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So we now have Adesanya at minus 220, minus 253. So some money is coming in on Vettori, it looks like. Yeah, this Figgy line's moving quite a bit. Figgy was at one point, I think he was on Bet Online like minus 175. But yeah, minus 185 for Figgy. So late money coming in on Moreno. Other than that, we have Bilal Muhammad minus 210, Jamal Hill. Yeah, the line was really moving on Jamal Hill. Open at minus 300. It kind of stayed there for a while. And then just recently, a lot of money came in on Paul Craig. So we now have Jamal Hill minus 240, minus 258, around there. Dober Riddell, nothing's really changed there. Anders has been about the same. A little bit of money coming in on the Murphy side. Evelev Hakeem has been the same pretty much all week. Yeah, this is another line movement here where we now have Alexis Davis at plus 205, plus 210. And I'm picking Alexis Davis. I'm tempted to bet Alexis Davis, but you just can't trust her. You can't trust her to go out there and, wrestle for 3 rounds, get this down to the mat. There are times where she does want to test her striking out a little bit more than she should. And I don't know. I mean, it's a close fight, though. Plus 205 is very, very tempting for me, but I probably should just pass. And then another line movement here, Matt Favola, only minus 178, minus 181. Lots of money coming in on the dog at Terrence McKinney, which if you're on McKinney, you might as well just bet him to win inside the distance. A fight I do see ending inside the distance either way. Some more interesting line movement. So Peterson was actually the dog at some point. He still is on some books. I tweeted it out, and I don't know. I'm kind of surprised, but then again, I'm not, because I always say that hype does drive the line. If you take a look at Bet MMA tips and see who is actually betting on Peterson, like there's so many people betting Peterson this week compared to Hooper. But then we have the line movement, which is weird. So I don't know. People really like Hooper. Maybe that's why the line's moving like this. But if you look into the matchup, it does seem like a really good fight for Steven Peterson, unless he beats himself. Luigi Vandermini, some late money coming in on Luigi, and then some more money coming in on Collier. Collier is a very popular dog this week. One of the more popular dogs on the card. But now plus 135, plus 132. Shout out if you got him around the plus 235, plus 220, plus 200 range. But now at this point, I would recommend probably just, staying away. All right, see what we got in the chat. About 159 here. If you all can hit the like, I would really, really appreciate it. That'd be sweet. Let's get those likes up. Really looking forward to this card. Hopefully you guys are as well. See what we got here. BK is so hard tonight. There's a few faves I just don't want to leave out. It's kind of tricky. Lots of fights always makes it pretty tricky, but that means there's less ties, which I do like. How do you feel about the Figgy weight cut? It worried me at first really bad, but after seeing them all filled out, rehydrated, I do think there's not much concerns, at least on my end. Peterson plus 100 on my book. Yeah, I got him at minus 125. Like I said, I was not expecting this much money to come in on Hooper. What's up, bro? You think under 7 fights go the distance today? Yeah, I don't know. We're back with the fans. We see, these cards with the fans these days. They're finishing. People are going out there and they are fighting hard, fighting for that finish. Could be close. What's up, Rex? Hey, Brady, good luck tonight. Hopefully you cash so you can subscribe to Andrade and Levitt's OnlyFans pages. Potentially, but probably not. Is this Figgy's last fight at 125? Maybe. He's talking about moving up so I can see it. Blood Money MMA predictions. What's up, Brady? I put 3.5 units on Anders based off of last fight and his size advantage. I also did Anders, Calderwood, Jamal Hill, Dober, 4-fight parlay, 75 to win, 480. Good luck, everyone. Good luck to you as well, Blood Money. Hopefully you hit that. I'm on Anders as well, not betting it. Strange feeling Bilal is going to finish, potentially outscore the other 9K fighters on DK. That'd be crazy. I think Bilal has one finish in his UFC career. That'd be something. I don't have much Bilal myself personally. Hope Ward Diaz puts up a fight. I'm sure he will. Put up a nice fight. Maya's going to poke Bilal's other eye, maybe. Hill or Adesanya in cash. I went Hill. Adesanya just does not. He has a potential of not really scoring well here. He's not going to go for takedowns. He's not going to get control time. He's more than likely not going to finish Vettori, at least early. So I think Hill has more upside. Checking in. Thanks for the content. What's something to put a 50 on tonight? $50? Well, my favorite bet of the night is the Paul Craig Jamal Hill fight doesn't go to decision. Possibly the under 2.5 if you have it. Fight does not start round 3. 1.5 is a little iffy. I think it hits, but I could see it getting somewhat extended. Hooper by sub. Maybe if you like Cooper, that's probably how he wins, by sub. Sub James, let's cash tonight. I agree. Sub or bust for Hooper, stuff that. Yeah, I mean, this is how Hooper wins. He pulls guard, he gets a heel hook, or just straight Steven Peterson beats himself in this fight. Like if Steven Peterson wants to come out, test his brown belt, then that's how he can lose. But if he comes in here with a good game plan, which I do think he will, he's at a good camp of stuffing the takedowns, keeping this on the feet for 15 minutes, maybe mixing in a takedown here or there, steal off a round. But he should win this fight. I mean, he should really win this fight. But then again, it's Steven Peterson. But man, stylistically, it's a good matchup. Riff Raff, what's up, Riff Raff? 159 here. Hit the like, people. I agree. I'm fading Izzy for his DK. On DK for his price. Yep, I'm kind of with you there. Not completely fading him, but I have more of, the other guys up top. Hill, Edwards, all them. Figueiredo. Figgy has always struggled with weight cuts. No more concern than usual. Yeah, he always struggles. So, I don't know. I think he's fine. Any chance Diaz goes to decision and scores solid in a loss? If it does go to decision, I can see him scoring pretty solid. So, not enough to find the optimal in tournaments, but if you're looking for like a cash play, I guess you could use him. What's your lock? Go Brady. No such thing as a lock, but my best bet or my biggest bet is going to be the Craig Hill fight ends inside the distance. Let's get the takedown, guys. Good luck. Yes, good luck to you as well. Let's get a takedown. Would love that. Going pretty heavy on the DK side of things and also the betting side of things as well. The closer the fight gets, the more I think Leon finishes Nate. He's just so active. Yeah, I can see a finish as well. I'm personally taking a half unit shot on that Edwards knockout prop. But, Nate's really, really tough. So we'll have to see. I think it's going to be like an accumulation of damage. And I do think he eventually finds the finish later in the fight. Cheers from Poland. Best of luck today. Good luck to you as well. Rank the underdogs in the 5-round fights for DK. So I will put Vettori number 1 for me. I'll put Moreno number 2, and I'll put Diaz number 3. I have a decent amount of Vettori. I actually have a decent amount of Moreno as well, because if both those guys win, they're going to score well. Dan Hardy was picking Laura Murphy because of her ground game. Yep, if she does get this down to the mat, I can see her getting some control time. But at the end of the fight, we're going to take a look at the numbers, and Calderwood is going to double the output, potentially triple the output. So it's all going to be up to, what do the judges favor? Do the judges favor the takedowns of Murphy, the potential control time, or do they favor the damage and the strikes of Calderwood? And as of late, the judges are favoring that the strikes and the damage. What in the tape did you not like about Vandermeedy for his fight versus Siam? So I taped this fight a couple weeks ago, potentially going to bet on the Vandermeedy side. At that point, he was sitting at, it was a -110 pick'em. So I'm glad I did not pull the trigger there. But what I did not like is, first of all, there's not much footage of the guy. Second of all, he's never been the distance, so I kind of have concerns about the gas tank. And third of all, I don't know how great his wrestling is. So those are the kind of red flags for me. I still like him to win. I still like him to get a sub. But those are what kind of, put me off of betting him. But I think he does win. I think he wins, gets it down to the mat. We've seen Zion taken down 8 times in the UFC, which may not seem like a lot, but it is if you know that he has 2 fights. And he's been controlled for over 15 minutes. That's a full fight. So, yeah, based off of that, I do like Luigi. Just not enough info to really bet him in this spot, especially where the line was at now. If he was like a bigger dog, I'd definitely take the shot. But I did take some shots on him by submission. What's up, Bobby Boucher? Yo, Brady. What's up? Let's get it. I agree. Let's get it. Good luck on all your action tonight. Good luck to you as well, Grateful Dude. Hey, Big Brady. How are you, my man? I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, thanks for the great content. What's your best underdog upset pick? My favorite dog is probably Luigi Vandermeedy, but we do see some money coming in on the Luigi side. We now see him at -107, -103, more towards a pick him, and probably where the line should be. Thoughts on Riddell Dober? Man, it's such a close fight. I mean, I don't really see why the line is, going so much in favor of Dober. I see it more as like a 50-50. Two, very good strikers. I do think we'll see some wrestling, grappling. I'm not sure from who, but you got to think they're going to attack the other guy's weakness of that ground game, of them getting taken down. But it's going to be a good fight. I think it has potential to be fight of the night for sure. The pick's going to be Riddell, but really no confidence in it. I think it can go either way. Dabbled Craig Hill fight ends in round 2 plus 200. Yeah, the only thing you're going to have to sweat probably is that round 1. It's going to be a sweaty round 1. I mean, Jamal Hill, he hates Paul Craig. He hates Paul Craig. It looks like he's going to come right out there and try to knock him out right away. Sub Kaylee, bet 6,000 on Hill Craig to finish. All in. Goodness. I didn't go 6,000 on it, but I did go pretty heavy on it. I do think it does finish, though. It is minus 195 to finish on most books, which is, by far the most likely fight to finish on the entire card. So I'd be shocked, honestly, if it did not finish. But if it did go to decision, it is probably a Jamal Hill decision, which is like plus 375. Might be a silly question, but how much is a unit? It is different for everybody, really. I know people that have, a $20 unit, $50 unit, $5 unit. Maybe people even have like a $1 unit, but mine's $100 a unit. I know people that have like $1,000 a unit, stuff like that, $150. It all depends on your bankroll. Diaz bleeds so bad. Doctor stoppage 4th round. That's kind of how I see it as well. I know it's kind of a cliche prediction, but that's kind of how I see it. Diaz's brow bleeds easy. He's going to lose by Doctor stoppage, not by getting finished. Yeah, it seems like what a lot of people think, including me. Last spot on DK for Vettori and McKinney. I like both guys for their upside. I think if McKinney wins, it's probably in round 1. I think if Vettori wins, it's probably, a couple rounds of takedowns, a couple rounds of control time. So I think I have slightly more Vettori, but I think both guys are good options, at least in tournaments. If you're talking cash, Vettori for sure. Does Nate get cut in a round? No. Minus 120. Yes. Plus 150. Yeah, he gets cut. Of course he gets cut. That's easy. But I think it was either Bet Online or Bravada that had some really interesting props on the Diaz fight. It was like if I forget what it was, like a Stockton slap. It was like plus money, and which I do think that happens, but they put a limits on it. It was like $50 max. I really like Luigi as the underdog tonight. I don't know a lot of the first fight. Yeah, first fight I'm not looking forward to that much. Up North Ender, Big Brady, best of luck everyone tonight. Good luck to you as well. Top 3 props tonight. My favorite are probably that the fight finishes for Craig and Hill, the fight finishes for Frivola and McKinney, and to give one more out, I think the Figgy Moreno fight finishes. I know it went to decision last time, but man, Figgy's talking about finishing him in the first round. What if he goes all out for that finish and he does slow down as the fight goes on? Then maybe Moreno gets to finish himself. So I don't know, but I do like all those to finish. The only loss of Intermini was at welterweight, has never lost at lightweight. 100% true. 100% true. Yeah, I like Luigi. Hopefully he gets it done. I'll be rooting for him. I'll be rooting for him for a submission especially. What's up, Dustin? Big Brady, how are you doing today? Good luck on all your bets. Bro, I'm feeling confident in my DK picks. Let's win some money so I can get my By the Number shirt. There you go, Dustin. Good luck to you. I'm feeling pretty good from a betting perspective and a DK's perspective as well. Hopefully it all works out. Last chance to bet Figgy at flyweight. He's moving up if he wins. I can see it. Yeah, that Figgy line, it's intriguing. It's intriguing. I'm in with the parlay. My parlay tonight, Izzy, Figgy, Bilal, Leon, plus 248. I'm picking all of them to win. A little iffy on Izzy and Bilal, though, but I do think it should hit. What do you think of the unders on Anders versus Stewart paying plus 100 after we saw the first time? I mean, that's the thing. Like, everybody expects the fight to play out exactly the same. We expect Anders to go out there and, get a knockout in the first round. And it always doesn't work out like that. I think this line in general is probably a trap. It just seems like it's too good to be true. Anders minus 140. I mean, we just saw the fight. I'm staying far, far away from this fight. I think a lot of people are betting Anders, and that's fine. But I just have a bad feeling about it. Ober all day. That's going to be a good fight. Who are your top 3 highest owned fighters on the slate, and who are your top 2 highest owned dogs? Good question. So my top 3 highest owned are Frivola, Leon Edwards, and Figueiredo. And my top 2 highest owned dogs is going to be Luigi Vendramin and Marvin Vettori. Any chance Paul Craig with the KO? I mean, maybe. I mean, Jamal Hill's striking defense is not great, but you don't really see Craig with, I don't know, probably not. Maybe like a TKO on the mat, but I'd be kind of surprised. Luke saying no shot. Stewart and Collier win. I'm going to be stoked AF. Yep, I'm going the other way on both. Nice to see her on Stewart. We don't see many people on Stewart nowadays. Bet your roll on Tom Breeze. Never bet on Tom Breeze. Ever, ever, ever. Hooper, hard call. Yeah, I'm going on the Steven Peterson side. I think people are overrating the DS doctor stoppage thing. Probably, yeah. He's always bled a ton, and it's only happened once. Not even McGregor did enough damage. Yeah, I think people are overrating a little bit, including me. But I do think even if there's no cut stoppage, I do think Leon could still finish him. Easy by KO. I do think if it's a KO, it's probably late. Like Vettori's very tough, never been knocked out, never been dropped. Round 5, Izzy sub is a lock. That's probably like what, 40-1, something crazy like that. Do you think Izzy can KO Vettori? I do think it can, but it would be late. And I think it's more of it'd be more of like an exhaustion thing. Vettori has some chin on him. My local has, will Nate give Edwards the middle finger, and also will he Stockton slap him? Hey, those are probably solid bets. I'm just happy no fights got cut today like usual. Me too. Favorite sleeper banger fight on the card, potential fight of the night. Sleeper. So everybody's expecting Riddell Dober to be a banger. Everybody's expecting Hill Craig. Sleeper fight. What is a good sleeper fight? You know what? I'm gonna say Zion and Luigi Vandermeini. I think it's gonna be a very, very fun fight for as long as it lasts. Two guys that can get finished, two guys that can do some finishing as well. Kind of a clash of styles. We think of Luigi as a very good striker, and I do think he is, but he's more of a grappler. Yes, he did get that knockout in his last win, but I don't think he wants to strike much with Zion, who's going to have the advantage there. I think Luigi is going to want to get this down to the mat, and I think Zion is going to want to keep it on the feet. It should be a fun fight. I think has potential to be fight of the night for sure. I do see a finish probably happening in that fight as well. I got Moreno TKO at plus 100. I mean, it could happen. It's never happened before. Figgy's never been finished, but maybe Figgy does get tired, slows down. I think if it is, it's probably a late knockout. Still unsure of Eric Anders versus Leon. You mean versus Stewart? Yeah, it's a tough fight. Good luck, Big Brady tonight. Going to be a fun card, and Figgy moving up weight no matter win or lose. I can definitely see that. Moreno late stoppage, I could see it. I think Figgy's going to go all out, guys. I think he's going to go all out for that finish in the first round. Hoping Moreno gets it done. Yeah, everybody is. Man, people really hate Davis and Figueiredo. People really hate him. But they like Moreno, and I like both guys as well. But yeah, Moreno's more of like a fan favorite guy. How could you be iffy on Izzy not winning? I just feel like Vettori could potentially steal a round or two with his takedowns and control time. I just feel iffy about it. But I know a lot of people really confident on the Izzy side, have him in parlays. Best of luck there, but I'm not going to be parlaying Izzy up this week. Best pick under 8K. I have a lot of Vandermeini, so I'd probably say him. But Alexis Davis is an interesting dog, and I think the pump plays down there are very good. McKinney, Moreno, guys like that. Vettori. Sleeper fight on DK, probably the same answer. Vandermeini and Zion, I think it does score very well, no matter who wins. I have a lot of both. Not only do I have a good amount of Vandermeini, I do have a good amount of Zion as well, because Vandermeini's never been to decision. So if he does not get that early finish, I do have some concerns about his gas tank, and I could see Zion getting like a late finish. I think Paul Craig wins via submission in the first round. I mean, it's possible. Like, what happens if Paul Craig gets him down early, or what happens if Jamal Hill hurts Craig bad, goes into his guard, playing with fire? So I don't know. Anders is a lock, minus 145. Yeah, on paper, it definitely looks like it probably should be a lock, but I don't know if it's that easy. And Masvidal hadn't been knocked out either, and happens eventually. Yep. Hot take: Diaz upsets Edwards. Maybe. That'd be crazy, man. Twitter would blow up if that happened. We liking Philippe at minus 160. Yeah, a little bit. I don't really want to bet the fight, but if I was to, I'd probably play Philippe. But I know that everybody seems to be on the Collier side, at least from a betting perspective. We'll talk about the Tapology predictions pretty soon. Kanzad minus 240. Yeah, weird. I would never bet Kanzad at this price tag in a fight that she could potentially be taken down and all that. Yep, minus 240. Davis plus 205. It's tempting. But Davis a little bit too inconsistent for me, more so inconsistent in her wrestling. If I knew that she was going to come out here and attempt at least 2 to 3 takedowns per round, insta bet. It's just sometimes she wants to strike a little bit longer than she should, and I don't really want to get involved with that. This card has me rock hard. I think everybody's pretty rock hard for this card. Evloev Dawadu is going to be close. I can see it being someone close. Let's go where we watching the fights, and I'm watching it at my house. Was thinking about going out to B-dubs or something, but probably just stay at home. GPP Andrews, Favola, or Philippe. But probably Favola has the most upside, but he could very well get knocked out in that first round. Chat's moving. Yeah, about 250 in here. If you guys can hit the like, that'd make me very, very happy. Also subscribe. Just hit 11K last week, so thank you guys for that. When picking my DraftKings team, Leon is the first name I pick. Is he a 100-point banker? I think he does get 100 points. He has 5 rounds to work with. I think he gets takedowns, control time, and a lot of strikes. Yeah, it's hard to bet against either guy. Hard to bet against either guy. Love both, but Moreno is a nerd, and I'm a nerd, so I won't bet. There you go. Bilal, remember the eye poke, Muhammad. I like that. Luigi and Cash, yeah, it's I like him more as a tournament play, but I think Cash is okay. I just have concerns about like what happens if this fight does get extended. That's my only concern. What's up, MMA Genie? Good luck today on your picks. I'm surprised the hate on Figgy as of late. Is this because of the last fight? Has a little bit to do with the last fight. Probably the eye pokes, the fence grabs, all that good stuff, and then maybe pushing Moreno a couple days ago. That couldn't have helped there. People just don't like him. My pick of the night is going to be Brad Riddell. Best bet of the night. Let's go. Good luck to you, Matt. I'm picking Brad Riddell, not betting him. Kind of tempted, but I'm going to stay away here. I think there's better spots on the card for me personally, but yeah, if you like him, good luck. What's up, King C? I'm actually picking Vettori to win. Izzy's confidence may have taken a hit after the Leon fight, and Vettori is determined and should pace himself better this time. That's my concern about Vettori, is going to be that gas tank. How does he look as the fight goes on? I don't know. We'll have to see. I do think he's ready, but I don't know. Eric Anders line equals Molly McCann line from last year. So you're saying it's too good to be true, and I tend to somewhat agree, but I'm still picking Anders because he kind of got to. Thoughts on that's your thoughts on me and Hakeem. Only way to win by finish. No, I think if he wins, it's going to be by decision. Love Figgy, dude. Has been cash. Yeah, if you bet on Figgy every fight, you're probably up a ton. Only one loss. Pump the dogs tonight. Could be some dogs. Philippe Kale plus 220. He throws those bombs he did against Tafa. Collier is going to sleep. And it's funny you say that, JP, because I was talking to Uncle Weezy saying the same exact thing. I saw a video on Twitter of the Tafa and Philippe fight where they just stood in the middle and banged for a good 20, 30 seconds. And I thought to myself, man, Jake Collier is not eating those same shots. Jake Collier has been knocked out 3 times. So plus 220, not good enough for me. I did see it. I think it was on like the FanDuel Sportsbook at, I want to say plus 320, something like that. Maybe it's not there anymore, but I do think Philippe could knock out Jake Collier. But a lot of people are expecting it to go the distance. It probably does, but if somebody gets a finish, it is going to be Philippe. I have 8.4K left. Who is the best pick? Well, you got Luigi. That's about it. Luigi. Can't quite get over. You can go or Zion if you want. If you're on the Zion side, you got Peterson, Hooper. I'd probably go Luigi personally. Peterson's interesting. I think he could score well, but I don't know. I'd be kind of shocked if he did come out here and try to get takedowns against Hooper, and I'd be kind of upset if he did that as well. I just want him to keep it on the feet. I'd be happy if Peterson does not score well because I do have a bet on him, and I want him to fight smart. Here's Leon Edwards, super good. Yes, he is super good. Dawadu upsets Evloev. Wouldn't be surprised. Leon Edwards, already mentioned that. Thoughts on Vettori by sub, rear naked choke. I mean, if it's a sub, it's probably very early, but I'd be kind of surprised, to be honest. I love Izzy. My favorite fighter, but I'm scared he might lose tonight. Yeah, I think he has a chance to lose. It's a close fight. It's a very close fight. Shout out to Dustin for the donation, $5. It's not much, but just want to say appreciate all your work. I go to settlement in a couple weeks, and then I get set up and join Patreon with y'all. Appreciate that, Dustin. Can't wait for you to join, man. Always a good time in there. Appreciate the dono. And good luck to you tonight. Davis or Collier? Davis, if anything. Not in love with it, though. Just pulled the trigger on Riddell. Let's go. There you go. Underdog shot, Riddell. I'm not doing it myself, but I'd rather be on the dog money than Dober minus 150. I'll come back and let everyone know when I win that 200 million. There you go. Will Izzy and Marvin shake hands after the fight? I think they will. MMA Genie, I can see Marvin snatching 3 rounds because of the takedowns. The last round of the first fight was the round he won. Looked like the momentum was shifting. I have Izzy decision, however, good fight. It's a good fight. It's a close fight. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it could play out close, or at least closer than the line does indicate. Izzy is angry and determined he will get the knockout. He could, but I think it will be late if it does. Stay away from the Davis fight. I was tempted to bet it, especially where it's at now, plus 205. If we're talking DFS, I have a little bit of Davis just because she can get takedowns and control time. We actually saw her on the optimal lineup her last fight. I don't know if that happens this fight, but she has potential. Favorite dog is going to be Luigi Vandermini. Is he as cool as a cucumber? Marvin is angry. Yeah, Marvin is very angry. Let's see here. What are your underdog predictions? I don't have many dogs. I have Brad Riddell. I have Luigi Vandermini. And that might be it. Alexis Davis. So those are my 3, I do believe. Steven Peterson's kind of a dog right now, which is weird, but was kind of tempting on Damian Maia as a dog pick, but he's 43 years old, about to be 44. Couldn't do it. Yeah, other than that, I do tend to side with the rest of the favorites. I know that Jake Collier is a very popular dog pick this week. Hakeem's a very popular dog pick this week. Murphy, kind of a popular dog pick this week. But yeah. I think Marvin's going to gas himself out in 2 rounds, and Izzy finishes him. That's kind of how I see it. Don't know about the finish, though, personally, but I can see Marvin slowing down. I got 1,000 on Luigi, 500 on Craig, and 500 on via submission, and I got 500 on Andrews versus Stewart fight ending. Yeah, if Craig gets a submission, you're going to hit big, man. Those odds are probably crazy. Vettori, Hill, Calderwood, Moreno, Edwards, Frivola, or Edwards, Moreno, Vettori, Riddell, Evloev, Hill for cash. So you have Vettori on both. You have Hill in both. Calderwood in the first one. You have Moreno in both. Edwards in both. So it's between Calderwood and Frivola or Riddell and Evloev. It's tough, man. Because Frivola, I think, is a ton of upside. It's just he could very well get knocked out in the first round. I really like Calderwood in cash. I think she's fine. Riddell, I'd probably go with the first one, a more upside. Second one's probably a little bit safer. I'm going Calderwood personally. I think the volume is going to be too much for Murphy, but it's going to be close. Your thoughts on Kazmat Chimaev? Hopefully he fights soon. I like the guy. A lot of people don't like him. I personally like him. Thoughts on Chase Super? In other words, does his opponent have takedown defense? Because it's an L if so. Yeah, Peterson has very good takedown defense, 75% on paper. And if you do get him down, it's very hard to hold him down. Chase Super, 7% takedown accuracy. Yeah, if Hooper wins this fight, it's probably because Steven Peterson beats himself. Or maybe he's taking a dive. Maybe he's taking a dive here. Because they do want to promote Chase Hooper. Like UFC wants Chase Hooper to win 110%. I'm an Izzy simp, but the value is for sure on Vettori. I agree. Is there any chance for Edwards to get a submission? I'd be kind of shocked if that happened. Everyone thinks basic. No way Edwards submits Nate. Yeah, I'd be surprised. I bet $500 on Nate. I'm scared what's going to happen. That'd be nice hit if it does hit. I'm personally pretty high on Edwards here. Nate submits Edwards. I'd be kind of shocked that happened as well. Do you think Luigi will go to the distance? I do not. I think it's either Luigi early or Zion late. I'm going Evloev personally for the takedowns. What's our caller's path to victory? The path to victory is outstriking Philippe. I think the striking numbers will be definitely close. Philippe's probably going to be landing the harder shots. I do think Philippe has the better conditioning, the better gas tank to go in the later rounds. But yeah, it could play out close. So I do get why people are taking the shot on Collier, but I wouldn't do it personally. Both look the same, but Evloev looks like he hits harder. I'd probably give the power to Hakeem, but you got to give the wrestling and the grappling to Evloev. You to go. Appreciate that, Kyle. Good luck today. Hello to you as well. Oh no, Nick Newell's one arm is better at striking than all of 4 Hooper's limbs. I tend to agree there. Yeah, I'm in the $1, 150 max. I'm in the 20 max. I have some singles and I have some double ups as well. Going pretty heavy today. Malarkey beat Zion. I agree. I think I did pick Zion in that fight, actually. And yeah, I did think Malarkey didn't have to win. Worried about the Figgy cut? No, I am not. I was at first, but after seeing him all, rehydrated, filled out, he looked fine to me. But maybe it did take a toll on him. But then again, like people are saying, he's always had bad weight cuts. Do I like your profile picture? Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Are you the least heavy on Diaz-Edwards fight out of the 3 5-rounders? Good luck tonight. Let me take a look. So I have 44% Edwards. I don't have much Diaz at all, really. So I'd say it's the least I actually have is probably Vettori Adesanya. I have 30% Vettori. I don't have much Adesanya, 14%. So yeah, actually, yeah, it is the least owned of mine, the Edwards fight. But it's close between that and Vettori Adesanya. Peterson is the underdog on Bookmaker and Bovada. Yeah, man, I'm tempted to double down, but at the end of the day, I can see a situation where Peterson's destroying Hooper and then for some reason takes him down. That's how Hooper wins. Peterson needs to make a mistake here. I want a max bet on Figgy. Don't know if I do that, but I do like him. If you had $250 to bet on a 2-leg parlay, what would you go with? I'd probably go with the Hill-Craig fight doesn't go to decision. And Leon Edwards. Yeah, 100%. Let's get that cake. I agree. Is Hezbollah the future MMA? Very well could be. What's up, Billy, in the chat? Go check out Billy and the guys over at Pub Sports Radio. They're going live in about 22 minutes. Live commentary, live betting, all that good stuff. Go check them out. Don't know if I'll be on tonight. Maybe I'll make an appearance. I don't know yet, but we'll see. I feel like Chase Hooper's going to go for another Imanari roll and get a leg lock or heel hook. Like, that's how he wins. And that is such a low percentage thing against an experienced brown belt in Peterson, but we'll have to see. What's up, Preston? How you doing? Big time card tonight, money time. Yes, sir. Shout out to Preston, another guy over there at Pub Sports. Hopefully you do well, hit some bets, make some money. What's up, Anthony? Let's go. I agree. Got your snacks ready. No snacks for me. I just ate a couple hours ago. I'll probably make something later. Moreno said he had a rough weight cut. He did say that. Probably give the rougher weight cut to Figgy, but yeah, something to think about. I got Fig and Peterson in a parlay. How do you feel? I like it. I wouldn't parlay Peterson, but I like it. Hill, I mean, he could be. Let's take a look at and see where that line's going. Seeing a lot of late money coming in on Paul Craig. We now have Hill at minus 240, minus 258. It seems like Hill is, people's favorite parlay piece of the week. I'd recommend not doing that. That's kind of how I was looking to go. Taped this fight a couple weeks ago. I was going to look to parlay Jamal Hill and Leon Edwards. And after getting done with the tape, I decided the best move was just to pass and bet on violence instead. And that's just what I did. But yeah, money coming in on Paul Craig. We'll take a look and see where that Hooper line's heading to. Yeah, Hooper or Peterson, plus 100, minus 110, plus 107. Yeah, it's weird. We'll get to the Tapology predictions and all that, but yeah, that's weird. If you guys have bet MMA tips, you can kind of see who everybody's betting on, and it's pretty much looks like Peterson's like the most or second most bet fighter on the entire card, which is crazy. And then we see the line flipping that. What's up, Eric? Hey, Brady, is there a way I can upload my CSV of lineups somewhere I can get my presents of my lineups? Your CSV? Yeah, I did a video on how to do that. It should be on one of the recent posts. It's pretty easy. Just go to export to CSV, or you're talking about uploading your percentages. Yeah, you can do that as well. You'll go to download, and then you'll download it, and then you'll type in your percentages or copy and paste them, and then you'll save it to CSV, and then you'll upload it, and then they'll be in there. I also did the same video. I go over all that. Who won? Nobody yet. Nobody won yet. PD didn't even try to cut weight as well. I think he can pepper chase and avoid the cute Hooper. Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, the weight miss. Maybe that's why money's coming in on Hooper. But you got to think like that extra weight's going to help Peterson. I'm in a fight where Hooper's going to want to take him down, and Hooper's like not strong to begin with. So I don't know. I just don't get it at all. Has Israel ever submitted or have the ability to submit a fighter? He doesn't have many submissions on his record. Maybe like one or two. Take a look. None. So probably not, especially Vettori. Sprinkle Collier round 2 plus 1100 for the first fight. Why not? I'd be shocked if he did knock out Philippe, but hey, you never know. Bilal and Hill parlayed by KO. What do you think? I think Hill KO is likely. I'm more so the Bilal decision though. Pick to win by, I don't know, KO or submission. All the fights on. Yep, all the fights are on. Figueroa to win by KO or sub boosted from plus 100. There you go. You playing any Hakeem on DK? He has pretty decent takedown defense and gets up quick when taken down. Also some pretty good leg kicks. Yeah, even when he wins, though, he doesn't really score well. So if he does win, which he could, but it's going to be competitive. It's going to be a close fight. He's not going to get any takedowns. He's not going to get any control time. He's probably not going to get a finish. So not much Hakeem for me, but he could win. No, I have my lines done. I want to upload somewhere where I can see my lineups and give the percent I have total of my lineup. Yeah. So it'll be under the lineups you created, and you'll go to the exposures, and then it'll have all of them there for you already. Nothing like a last minute DK change. YOLO Collier 200K. Here I come. You have 200,000 on Jake Collier. Yeah, good luck. Fig to win by KO or sub boosted from 100 to plus 140 on FanDuel. Don't hate that. 97 likes already. Let's go. Let's get to 100. Let's get it. We have Zor in the chat. What's up, Zor? Just a full crowd. Yes, sir. I do believe so. Hooper is very tough, and he will be eating shots. So I don't know if he goes down. But yeah, that's something about him. He is very tough, but he is very, very hittable. Is it worth to play Collier? 100% no. I mean, especially at this price. Like, if you got it like at plus 200 where it opened, then yeah, sure. Like, I don't hate it. But now plus 1, there's just no point. Like, he opened up plus 145. If you got that, probably solid because it could play out close. Plus 240, plus 210, plus 205. But now that it's plus 132, I just don't really see the point, really. I mean, maybe take a look at Collier by decision. I don't see him finishing Philippe. But I'm going the other way. I do think Philippe gets it done. Who is the parlay buster tonight, Hill or Calderwood? Hopefully nobody's parlaying Calderwood. I could see Hill busting a parlay. Boost. Can Izzy get the KO plus 300? I'm leaning towards no, but if he does, it's probably later. Not horrible. Riddell by KO. What do you think? Dober's very tough. He's only been knocked out once. Maybe. I think it's going to be a war. He means first place in GPP for 200. Oh, there you go. Yep. There you go. Yeah, I'd be shocked if Collier was on the optimal lineup. But you never know. It's the first fight of the night. I have a weird feeling Israel will snatch a submission during a takedown from Vettori. That would be something. Thoughts on Diaz for DK? I don't have much. If he does win, he probably does score a lot. I think Edwards does get it done. But I'm sure he'll be, somewhat owned. I did a breakdown of it. Oh, I'm talking about my optimizer. Let me know LMAO, no, because I'm going to take down a TK. There you go. Well, at least you don't have 200K on Collier. Full crowd can benefit Philippe. It could. I can feel it. I can see it. Collier going to sleep round 1. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked at all if Philippe knocked him out. Hopefully he does. Who wins the first fight? I'm going Philippe. I mean, I wouldn't recommend betting on this fight ever. He's talking about getting a takedown. 200K to first in the big contest today. Yeah, I don't think he's strong enough to even get him down. Like, that would shock me to get him down, but it would shock me even more if he held him down. And like I said, the only way that Peterson loses is probably if Peterson goes for a takedown, which I hope he doesn't. You got to think, is that a good camp? Be smart, stuff takedowns. All right, Eric, I got you. Riddell by KO, what do you think? Probably more of a decision, but could happen. The UFC is competing with you in a live betting breakdown. Who do they have on there? Is it Gianni? Most confident fighter on the card, probably Leon Edwards. Feggy's up there as well. Izzy won't submit Marvin any way possible. I lean towards no, that does not happen. I put a little bit on Collier. A lot of people are betting the Collier side. I get it. It could play out close. If you got the line earlier, probably a decent bet there, but I couldn't do it personally. Brad Riddell was paying 35 to 1 via sub. Now it's down to 15 to 1. Have I missed something? Maybe people are taking a shot on it because Dober has been submitted like 4 or 5 times. It's Gianni, figured. Wonder who he's on tonight. What do you think the most likely for Israel to win, if not decision? What round do you think is going to win? 4 or 5 or decision. If Collier wins, it's probably a decision. I'd be shocked if he knocked out Philippe. Philippe has a chin on him. If Hooper didn't look like Askren's son, would he have any hype at all? No, not at all. But people like him. Like this is a lot of people's favorite fighter. Felipe has the bleach hair. He's about to go crazy, 100%. So yeah, we'll take a look at the Tapology predictions here real quick. And first fight of the night, Philippe and Collier. 84% Philippe, which kind of surprises me because you take a look at the line and it's telling a different story. Where Collier opened up plus 45 is now plus 132, a very popular bet, at least in the betting community. But as far as a pick goes, people are more picking the Carlos Philippe side. Yeah, I like Philippe as well, and that's actually going to make Philippe tied with the most picked or the most percentage picked on the card. That's crazy. That's crazy, especially when you see the line movement as well. I'm going with Philippe myself, but yeah, kind of surprised by the 84%. I felt like more people would be picking Collier, at least it seemed like from a betting perspective. What's up, Big Show? Go check out Big Show and the other guys on Pub Sports coming up pretty here in 12 minutes. Shout out to Big Show. Can you go over your bets again? Yeah, I'll go over my bets right before we head out of here, about 12 more minutes. Best chins on the card. I think Riddell has a good chin. I think Dober has a good chin. Philippe has a good chin. I think Laura Murphy has a good chin. Anders and Stewart both have good chins. Diaz has a good chin. Lots of guys. Moreno, Vettori. Lots of guys with some good chins, or girls. Screw it. I'm sticking with Collier decision. Let's go, baby. Yep, that's probably how he wins, is a decision. Edwards sub. Kind of would shock me. Verderini by submission. What has the line movement been? Yeah, so on FanDuel Sportsbook, I got it at plus 950. It's now down to like plus 5 something. But we'll take a look at it on like Bet Online 5 dimes. So Verderini by submission opened up plus 500, plus 542, now plus 520. So not much line movement, but if you on like FanDuel Sportsbook, I forget what the other book it was, but another book had Verderini by sub at like plus 900. And that has came down a little bit ever since. So take a look at next fight, Verderini by against Zion. So this actually changed earlier in the week. It was more on Zion. It was like 60-40 in favor of Zion. So more people are starting to go to the Verderini side. But yeah, it's a close fight. I do have question marks if this fight does get extended on the Verderini side, but I will side with him to win. Is he Fig Edwards lock? Maybe. And yeah, I can actually do the zoom in now. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so yeah, Steven Peterson, Chase Hooper. This one, I want to say shocks me, but then again, I'm not surprised. We have 71% are taking Hooper in, which is crazy. Like his path to victory is taking a beating, pulling guard, Imanari roll, heel hook. His path to victory is Steven Peterson beating himself. I just don't get that. I mean, sure, yeah, he could win for sure, but man, I just don't see it. Would I be shocked if Hooper submitted him? No, not really. But Peterson's never been submitted. Brown belt on BJJ. I just don't see it. 900 on Izzy and Edwards parlay. Wish me luck. Good luck to you. Luck is wished. Vandermeany is one of my bigger pre-fight plays, surprising even myself. But ready to live bet Zyme after the first if necessary. Yeah, probably a good live betting situation. Very confident Luigi wins the first. Yeah, I think I'm very confident that he does win the first as well, and I actually do think he could get a first round finish. But if not, it could very well get sketchy. Vettori has no ground game. That is just not true. He has a good ground game. It's the night of the chins, 100%. Craig, 100%. Craig looks to be a popular dog as of late, but we'll get to the next one here. Matt Frivola, Terrence McKinney, 71% on Frivola, 29% on McKinney. So majority of people going with Frivola. I'm with Frivola as well. Yeah, really dangerous fight for him though. McKinney's going to come out, throw, spam head kicks, spam takedowns, and he's a 1 round fighter, 1.5 round fighter, especially on short notice. I don't see this going the distance, but Frivola is going to definitely have to weather that storm, and I do think Frivola gets it done. Kianzad Davis, 84%. Kianzad making her tied with the most picked on the entire card. Davis, 16%. A lot of people really counting out Alexis Davis. I think she has a good chance to win if she does fight smart. It's just sometimes she fights smart, sometimes she doesn't. Very inconsistent. I will ultimately pick Alexis Davis, but no bet. And I'm kind of tempted by it, but at the end of the day, you can't trust her. Hakeem Dawada going against Movsar Evloev. Kind of surprised at this because I see a lot of love on Hakeem's side, but Evloev, 73%. I do think he gets done as well. I think he out... I want to say outstrikes. I think the striking is going to be close. I do think he takes him down, though, and wins those grappling exchanges, gets a couple takedowns, some control time. I don't think he's going to dominate or anything like that. I think it's going to be a close fight, but I do think the takedowns and the control time is going to be enough to win a very close decision. Calderwood Murphy, 64% Calderwood, 36% Murphy. I'm on Calderwood as well. People are taking Hooper because of popularity. That's what I think as well. Anders or Stewart, I'm picking Anders. I beat Hooper up in high school 3 years ago. I wouldn't be shocked if that actually happened. What's a safe online betting site? I think Bovada's decent. I don't like how they wait so long on the props. I think BetOnline's very good. If you can get 5 dimes is awesome. FanDuel Sportsbook, DraftKings Sportsbook, I like all those. Craig inside the if Craig wins, it's probably inside the distance. I see him as a Truly guy. Doesn't look like a whiskey drinker. Yeah, I'm more of a Truly guy. Let's see what we got here. So we'll get back to this real quick. We have about 7 more minutes. I'll say my bets after we're about to get out of here. Anders Stewart, yeah, 77% Anders. Yeah, it doesn't shock me. I mean, we saw the fight play out last time. I'm kind of surprised that it's not even higher. But yeah, Anders should win. But I'm a little bit iffy about it, but I do think he gets it done. Dober Riddell, 63% Dober, Riddell 37%. I do think it should be probably more towards 50-50. But yeah, it should be a banger of a fight. Jamal Hill, 76%, Paul Craig, 24%. So a lot of people taking or giving a shot to Paul Craig here, and I don't hate it. There is some question marks I still have on the Jamal Hill side, but ultimately I will pick Jamal Hill to get the knockout. Muhammad, Maya, 72% Muhammad. So again, people counting out Damian Maya here. I mean, I think Maya is live early. I just have concerns about, 1, the age, 2, the gas tank. I'll pick Muhammad. I don't feel great about it, but at the end of the day, Maya is like 43 years old, about to turn 44. BetMGM is my new favorite book. I'll have to check it out. Love shadow boxing while listening to Brady Insight on UFC 263. There you go, Janie. BetOnline sucks. Website is trash and can't parlay props. Many reasons why I hate them. I like that they get their props out early, but that's about all I like there. I'm more so a FanDuel Sportsbook guy, especially as of late. Davis, Terrence, Luigi, Jake are my underdog picks. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So we'll get to the last three fights here. Leon Edwards, Nate Diaz, 16% Diaz, 84% Edwards. Seems about right to me, making Edwards tied with the highest picked on the entire card, along with Kianzad, and I believe he said Philippe. Figueiredo, Moreno, 72% Figueiredo, 28% Moreno. This kind of surprised me. It kind of, if you look at Twitter and all that, a lot more love on the Moreno side. So I kind of expected to be a little bit closer, but a lot of people sticking with Figueiredo. And then Adesanya, this one kind of surprises me as well. 81% Adesanya, 19% Vettori. You kind of see a lot of love, especially from the betting community on Vettori. But yeah, 81% Adesanya, making him one of the highest picked on the entire slate. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this card. About 4 more minutes. Any final questions? Then we'll head out of here. Appreciate that, Genie. Don't bet Jake, guys. If you have watched his second fight to last fight, he was horrible. Second to last fight, he was horrible. Yeah, I would not look too much into the Jean Vellante fight, personally. Terrence is my big one. Don't hate it. He's live. So I'll quickly go over my bets, and then we'll head out of here. I'm about to, get ready to watch the card. Get ready to watch some Collier and Philippe. John May, hopefully I pronounced that right. Appreciate all you do. Thanks for the help. No problem, John. Thanks for hanging out before the fights. Okay, so taking a look at my bets, and I have a lot of them. So my only straight bet of the night is going to be Steven Peterson, minus 124, 1.25 units. I bet it a couple weeks ago. Was not expecting the Hooper love to come in, but then again, I can't be shocked. Hype does drive the line, and Hooper is a very hyped fighter. A lot of people think that Peterson sucks. So we'll definitely see there. That's my only straight bet of the night. I have 2 parlays, one being Figueiredo with Leon Edwards, minus 141, 1.5 units. And then I also have a violence parlay, Figueiredo Moreno, fight doesn't go to decision with Frevola McKinney. Fight doesn't go to decision. My biggest bet of the night going to be Paul Craig versus Jamal Hill. Fight doesn't go to decision, minus 235, 5 units on it. And I also have the fight does not start round 3, plus 112, 1 unit on it. I have Leon Edwards wins by TKO, KO, half a unit on it, plus 150. Calderwood wins by decision 1 unit, plus 125. Luigi Vendermini wins by submission, plus 950, quarter unit on it, 0.25. And then Luigi Vendermini wins by submission in round 1, plus 1,400, 0.25 units. I think Bovada had it at like 2,200. And then I have the fight does good decision for Vola McKinney, minus 150, 1.5 units on it. So yeah, tons of action. I'm looking forward to it. Feeling pretty good, but ultimately my night comes down to Hill versus Craig finishing. If it does not finish, it's gonna be it's gonna be terrible. But I do think it finishes. Good luck to you as well. No problem, Adam. Thanks for hanging out. Brady to Barstool. I don't know about that. Yeah, FanDuel was my favorite till I got put on the game bet about Bet MGM. They let you cash out and edit bets all the way up until fight time. Yeah, I'll have to check it out, man. Best of luck to you as well, Uncle Weezy. Let's cash these tickets. I agree. Easy KO round 3, potentially. Moreno by decision, potentially. War Leon, I agree. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, guys. I feel good about the DK aspect of things. Did really good last week. Hopefully, do good this week as well. Would love a takedown, especially when the prizes are this big. Almost did really good in the betting if it wasn't for my man Alan Patrick. Shout out to him. Hopefully, none of that crap happens. Hopefully, there's not an eye poke. Hopefully there's not, a couple groin shots that stop a fight, crap like that. Hopefully there's none of that because we've been seeing a lot lately. It sucks. Hopefully the judges are on point tonight. We're in Arizona, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully the judges are good. So we'll have to see. Lineups are done. Got them done with 1 minute to spare. Yeah, I got them done last week or last night. Good luck to you as well. Diaz submission, maybe. Should you take Brad Riddell as well? I don't know, man. I'm picking him to win. I'm not betting it, though. Does Diaz have any chance? Yeah, everybody has a chance. But I do think Edwards does get it done. All right, guys. So I'm going to head out. If you guys can leave a like on your way out, that'd be sweet. Also, subscribe to the channel. Going to be doing a recap video tomorrow. Going live at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Also going live with my man Uncle Weezy on Pub Sports Radio, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time, giving an early look into the next card, which is Dan Ige, Korean Zombie. Great fight there. So be sure to tune into both of those. And let's make some money, guys. Good luck for UFC 263. And we'll see you soon. See you guys.